recording now.
Hi guys, my name is Paola Wong. I'm a labor and delivery nurse, and I'm also a child birth educator and a singer and a songwriter. And I'm here to talk to you a little bit about our amazing hemp oil that I found has just given me so much healing and calming, and also a little bit of this brain fog that sometimes can happen with our everyday stress and just working so many different hats. So today I have a few people on the call with me. I have two people. I have Sarah Haywood, a wonderful friend that I met and that I've grown really close to in the recent time, and Renee, that are part of our company. They're in our upline and are top earners in our company of PrimeMyBody. So Sarah, I met you at Spirit Weaver when I was on the journey of working remembering a little bit more of who I was, especially after having a daughter, and she was 2 years old at that point, and I just felt a little bit lost. The person who I was before was not really there anymore, and where I was heading was just a little bit insecure, and I just felt like just going from one place to the other, just like a little robot, and just forgetting this inner joy. And so I heard about Spirit Weaver, I jumped on it, and I came back transformed. And I met Sarah there, and I got introduced to this beautiful hemp oil, which is high in CBD at Spirit Weaver. And I couldn't really tell what it did for me, but I loved it. And I ordered a bottle, and then I ordered another bottle, and then another bottle. And then I was like, I really need to tap in onto what this is doing for me. And I was very much like, oh no, this is never going to be for me to join a network marketing company. I'm a nurse, I make decent money like that. But when I started realizing what it did for me, I was able to stop taking Motrin, which I've been taking for close to 2 decades. Every month I have really, really terrible menstruation cramps every single month. And so I started replacing the oil. And it's been like half a year, and I just am in love that I don't need to take certain medications anymore. I also use it for anxiety, or if I can't sleep, I use a little bit, an increased amount at night. And it just helps me to kind of bring this whole nervousness in your mind down. Anyways, enough about me. I wanted to introduce you to Sarah, who is one of our top earners. She's a diamond in our company, and she started with going to business school and had her own company as a yoga teacher and Kundalini teacher in Hawaii. And now she's been with the company for about 2 years and is a top leader. She's been there since the beginning of the company. Now she has about 13,000 people with her. And I love her energy. She's traveling the world right now. She's in Maui right now, actually. And I'm really excited. She actually just won a trip to Mexico next month, because she's been just earning so well. So anyways, I'm introducing you to her. She's going to talk a little bit more about how she's making all this magic happen.
Awesome. Thank you, Paola. It's such a pleasure to be with you here. And if you know Paola personally, you know how wonderful she is. So you probably want to just go ahead and join the business just because of that. And that's one of the things I really love about what we're building and creating here, is that we get to choose our business partners. We get to choose who we want to work with and when we want to work. And we don't have that much time, and there's so much information. So this call's really created just to get you a little bit of information, to get you a little curious, and then see if there's anything that resonates with you. And we'd love to hop on a call with you. We can do a 3-way call with Paola or Renee and just get you a little bit more information and get your questions answered, because I'm sure that you're going to have some. So I'm just going to touch briefly on our 2 flagship products, and then we'll just jump in and talk a little bit about the business opportunity. So as Paola mentioned, we have this nano enhanced hemp oil. It's CBD rich. It's a full spectrum oil, and again, it's the cleanest, most pure, potent oil that I've tried, and I've been working with this for a little over 2 years. So it's radically changed my life on so many different levels: emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, and especially financially. And so that's what we're here to share with you a little bit about. So the second product that we have is our Ultimate Detox Kit. And both of these products were created by our amazing chemist. He's a shamanic wizard. His name is Dr. Christopher Shade, and he's the founder of a company called Quicksilver Scientific. And his life work has been detoxification. He's really passionate about how do we get what the body doesn't need out as quickly and efficiently as possible. And what he specializes in actually is heavy metals, including mercury, lead, pesticides, mold, mycotoxins, herbicides, pesticides, and has created these revolutionary products to help get them out of the body. So first, we've got this hemp oil that you take for a number of reasons. And one of those reasons is because we have a whole system in our body called the endogenous cannabinoid system. And maybe you've heard of it, maybe you haven't, but I promise you within this next year, you will know about it, because people are starting to wake up to why we need CBD. Why do we need hemp oil? Why does it work so well? And why does it work so well for so many different things? Well, the reason is because the system they discovered in 1992, a man by the name of Raphael Mechoulam. He's also the man who found that there's different components in the hemp plant, including THC and CBD. THC being the psychoactive effect, and CBD having a bunch of healing and medicinal properties. I don't know if I can even say that. I don't know. I'll just go ahead and say that we don't make any claims that this treats, heals, or cures anything, and we don't make any financial claims either. This is totally a business, and what the energy that you put in is the energy you get out. What I will say, though, is that when they discovered the system, that with recent research, they've actually recently deemed it the master system of the body. And they found that this system, the endocannabinoid system, meaning that we produce these cannabinoids that we have in this bottle from the hemp plant in our body. The problem is we're so toxic today because we drink water and we breathe air and we live on planet Earth. And unfortunately, we've created a lot of toxins for ourselves that we are now swimming in. So the problem is when we're toxic, your body can't properly produce these cannabinoids. So we've got this amazing hemp oil that supplements that. You do produce them. The first place we get them is actually in breast milk. You also get them in runner's high, meditation, yoga. But the problem is because we're so toxic, we're not really producing them effectively. So that's where this comes in. We have this cute little box. Don't know how long we're going to have it because we're eco warriors and working on downsizing our packaging. But for now, it comes with this booklet, which will always come with this booklet. It has the different titrations of dosing and all the information that you need to know. We also have tons of videos online as well. This liver clear, essentially what it does is it amps up the phases of detoxification, stimulates digestion. It pulls all the toxins out of the liver and pushes them into the GI tract. You hold it under your tongue for 60 seconds, take 2 pumps of hemp oil, which helps get the body ready for detoxification and balancing it out. And then 30 minutes later, you take this binder. And it's a 2-step push-catch system. When you take the binder, it binds all of the toxins in the GI tract and you poop them out. It's super easy, super simple, super subtle compared to any other detox on the planet. The reason that these products are so amazing is actually because of the bioavailability. And I may throw a bunch of words at you right now that you've never heard. It's totally fine. We can send you some more info. Like I said, we can get on a call with you, answer your questions. But essentially, what this does is Christopher Shade, our chemist, he realized if we're not detoxing the body at a cellular level, if we can't actually get into the cell, then you're not really able to use the product as much. It's not that bioavailable, which means the body can't absorb it. And what we found is we are what we absorb. So he's created a unique delivery by creating these tiny lipid bilayers that he wraps around the nutrient, in our case, the hemp oil and the liver clear. And they're made of phosphatidylcholine, which is a brain food supplement. We actually get ours from sunflower seed oil. And he makes these tiny particles and then wraps them around the cell. And essentially what he's doing is he's mimicking the cell wall, so that when you hold it under your tongue, it passes through the capillaries in your mouth and gets directly into the bloodstream and past the blood-brain barrier. And there's nothing else like that on the market. So really, when you're purchasing any other CBD, you're wasting about 90% of it because the body can only absorb about 6 to 10% when it goes through the GI tract. Most of it gets broken down, and then there's not really anything left. So ours is 5 to 6 times more bioavailable than any other oil on the market. Not to mention it's grown with amazing standards. It's super pure. And remember, we are working with a detoxification specialist. So he is definitely not putting anything in there that is not good for the body. The whole idea is to take out the bad stuff and then bring the body into homeostasis, into balance. And that's the magic of our hemp oil. It's not that it's curing, treating, or healing anything. It's bringing the body to a place where it can heal itself. And that's why we're also passionate and just excited to share this with you. So if you want to know more information, please get with us. Like I said, this is just a little bit of information to get you curious and to let you know what we've got going on here. And I'd love to pass the call over to Renee. I know she only has a few minutes. So we're just going to touch briefly on her experience of the business and how to get started here. And I'll wrap up anything that she doesn't cover. But she is the 4th top earner in our company, the number 2 female earner in the company. She's the woman who brought me into the company. She's a certified herbalist of 23 years, single mama of 3 kids, living up in Ashland, Oregon, and has grown a phenomenal organization. And I'm just so grateful to have her as an ally and as a resource and a sister and a business partner. So I'll hand it over to you, Renee.
Thank you, Sarah. So good to be here with you and Paola, and just, introducing this to your friends and your people. Just such a pleasure to share the products, share these impactful sacred plants with everyone. This company has absolutely changed my life. A little over 2 years ago, it came into my world and just has been the greatest blessing ever since. The products bless me continuously every day. I'm a user of all of them, really, but especially these 2 flagship products. And then I also have been just so blessed by the community, by the upliftment of personal growth that this journey supports, and especially by the financial lifestyle win-win opportunity that was presented to me a little over 2 years ago. I've been an entrepreneur for many, many years. It's really important to me that I have lifestyle freedom, that I have an ability to be first and foremost a mom to my kids, and to also self-care and take care of myself and live life in integrity with how I want to live. And so the entrepreneurial path is great for that. What this particular entrepreneurial path has brought to me is the abundance piece. I've been doing life coaching, healing work for many, many years. But hadn't tapped into this level of abundance and financial well-being until PrimeMyBody came in my life. And the double win is that I am experiencing incredible financial abundance. My community and a lot of the business partners that have come in and joined with me, just like Sarah, are also experiencing amazing abundance with this opportunity. But we're getting to have that level of financial win because we are helping so many other people. To know that my mission and my dharma is to really bring health freedom and health awareness and health education to people. And what I'm seeing with these products far surpasses anything I've ever seen in my 20 plus years of working within this arena. So to be able to benefit financially, to be on this path of financial freedom for myself and my children, while supporting others in doing the same and others in getting healthy and well, it's just such a beautiful, beautiful blessing. The way that this works is you can think of it as a business of building relationships. It's really about going out and educating people and asking people, hey, have you heard of CBD? What do you know about hemp oil? And then starting those conversations. Perhaps it's also starting the conversations of, hey, I heard in our last conversation your husband was fired from his job. Would you be willing to take a look at something that could benefit your family with time freedom, financial freedom, lifestyle freedom? It's something that's come into my life and is just, up-leveling my game in the world, right? It's having those conversations. And basically what we're doing in affiliate marketing, in network marketing, is we're building these distribution networks, right? It's these reaching out to the people that we know and we love. I would be singing the praises of these products, whether I was building the business or not, because I have watched not only in my own self, my health transform, but also so many of my family, all my children use these products, my parents use these products, my sister and her family uses her products, all my friends are using these products. It's something that we would be out sharing anyways. So think of it as the share economy. It's about building a team and building a distribution network with the people that you're already connected with. It's not so much about doing anything fancy and putting Facebook posts out or anything like that. It's actually a real grassroots liberation movement where we're introducing not only products, but also a lifestyle and a financial opportunity to the people that we know and love, the people that are in our circles already. And then we get to lock arms with them, build community with them, help them bless their family, their friends, their community, while also up-leveling their financial situations as well. This is a business that can be built right alongside whatever you're already doing, right? Paola's a delivery nurse, and she's going to continue to do that. That's her life work. She loves that. And this is an additional piece that she can bring in as an additional revenue stream that she can work in her own time, decide her hours, see where it fits into her life as a mama and a full-time career woman already. Most of us building this business are doing it right alongside the other things that we're doing. And that's the beauty of this model, is you are your own boss, your own business, your own business owner. And so you get to decide at what level you want to play. Some people come into this business and want to play at a level of just being able to pay for their own product usage every month. Awesome. We can show you how to do that. Some people come in and say, oh, I'd love to, be able to make a couple extra thousand a month, just steady extra few thousand a month. Awesome. We can show you how to do that. Some people like myself and Sarah come in and we're like, oh, we're going to go all the way to the top of this company. We want to be the leaders in this revolution, right? And we can show you how to do that. There's beautiful, simple systems that we educate our teams on as to how to do this. And then we work it together so that you never come into this alone, trying to figure it all out by yourself. You have a team, you have people here to mentor and strategize with you. So I'm going to turn it back over to Sarah because I got to hustle off and pick up my little one, but she can just go over maybe a couple more nuggets of how you actually get started. Then I'm sure we'll have the opportunity to jump on some conversations, answer questions, and really support whatever it is your interest level is here. But what I will leave you with is, feel into this, breathe into this, because for me and so many of us, including Paola and Sarah, this plant, these products, this company, this community has been such a blessing. And sometimes it takes a moment to really tune into that. So my encouragement is to open up to the possibility that this is divine timing for you. And you're hearing about this because there is some part of this that could really, really bless up you and your loved ones' lives. So love you, ladies. Sarah, I'll pass it back to you. Paula, so good to be here with you, sweetheart. I look forward to getting to know you so much more. Mwah. We'll see you soon.
Awesome. Thanks, Renee. And yeah, like Renee said, it's there's some really simple steps in getting started, and what that looks like is getting with Paola, and it's $39 to become an affiliate of our company, and you get so much for that, which is amazing. What you can actually get for those two $20 bills, because I have another website that I pay over $290 a year for, and I actually don't do anything with it and haven't for about 6 years. So I still pay that money every year. I don't know why. I think I'm going to do it, but you get a whole website, your own personalized duplicated website. All the affiliates in the company have the same website. Yours will have your name at the top, and your username will be your website as well. So you get to choose that. And you also have a whole back office with trainings. It calculates any money that you've made, any products that you've sold, and just tons of resources, tons of information for you to be able to use to help build your business. But again, you don't have to do it alone. But if you wanted to, you totally could with what comes with that $39. We also have an amazing app that comes with that will give you tools and resources to share with people as you start to build this. And then once you purchase your website and become an affiliate, you would then purchase a package and getting started. And depending on what your needs are, what you want to do with this, our packages start they're about $239 for the smallest one, and they go up to all the way up to about $1,200 for our hemp oil. And we've got amazing deals. The more you buy, the better price break you get. So I always recommend coming in on the premium pack. You pay for 10 bottles, you get 12, so you get 2 free bottles. The oils are at an amazing price right now. So it's a really good time to get started. And then also our detox kits are 10% off this month as well. So depending on how you want to get started, what you want to do with this business, we can talk to you again. But really, if you want to do this as a business, you want to have products. So I recommend coming in on that premium pack, because each of those bottles are seeds that you're getting out to people to try, to have their own experience with. And then also, as you start to build, you want to be able to, when somebody comes on, you want to be able to say, here, take 2 bottles. And when your order comes in, you can give me 2 back. So it's a great way, and the best way if you really want to do this as a business to get started. And again, if you have any questions, let us know. If you don't know much about CBD, I invite you and encourage you to do some of your own research, and don't take it from us. See what's out there, see what they're saying. You know, Rolling Stone said that by 2020, which is next year, that CBD alone, hemp oil, is projected to be a $22 billion industry. So like Renee said, right time, right place, right team. So if you're interested, if you're curious, if you have questions, get back to Paola and we'd be happy to answer them. Thank you guys so much for being here. And Paola, I'll just turn it over to you if you have any last closing thoughts.
Thank you so much, all of you guys, for joining in, whether it is right now or whether it is later on, checking in on a recording. Please reach out. We're really here to support. And I wanted to say as well, Sarah, it's just always so wonderful to, you being available with all the questions that I'm having, because, I'm analytical and want to know a lot of things by detail. I do want to share that the cleanse with the hemp oil together had made a tremendous shift in my body. I now just finished the 2nd round, and I just shed quite a lot of weight and a lot of inflammation that was in my body. And so, a lot of old scar tissues coming up, and I'm just starting to feel much better in my body. So if you guys are ready to start 2019 fresh and clean out some of that old stuff, a lot of emotional stuff we hold in our body physically as well. And so Dr. Shade invented this amazing product to help us clean out and get all the good stuff in so we can be at our most highest self of well-being.
Awesome. Thanks, Paola, so much. And everybody have a wonderful day, and don't hesitate to reach out if you have questions. We'd love to hear what you liked and what you're inspired by. So have a wonderful day, and hopefully we'll talk to you soon.